Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Two fantastic games for you today. No BS, no shenanigans, no gimmicks, no carry the stupids, no biggest moron. Just fantastic gameplay. Let's get right into it by making the mini-map a decent size. I always play with the mini-map about this size. You can play it this size, which is probably better, but I've gotten used to playing it this size. That's my setting. I think bigger is better. Ask your wife. She'll confirm whether that's true or not. I told you, no BS. Improved aiming, bond vents, bond rammer, rammer directive, food, a shit ton of APCR is all you need in your T110E4. And this is Cook or Chief from the Cook clan. His name is Cook, and he's in the Cook clan. Why Cook or Chief? Shouldn't it say Cook or Chef? You are the cook or the chef. You spelled chef wrong. No one said that being a member in the Cook clan meant that you were, like, you know, smart. They are just a bunch of cooks. I'm just kidding, buddy. Cook or Chief. Let's call him the Chief, okay? The Chief pulls out. The Chief didn't snap it. Why didn't the Chief just snap it? You just got to snap it, Chief. You are pointing at that guy with 375 millimeter of penetration. 375! And you didn't snap? That's all you have to do is snap. Actually, you have to aim. I have not got the T110E4 yet. I've got myself up to the, what is it called? The T28? Is it the T28 prototype or the, I don't know. I got one of those. Snap! That poor Object 430U. Wargaming, I'm in a Russian medium tank and I'm hauled down. You need to nerf premium ammo on American tanks. I'm an EUCC. I was playing my Chieftain and my Object 279E, and I was trying to 3-mark them while I'm streaming, because I'm an EUCC, and people were shooting HE at my turret. They were doing almost 200 damage per shot. Wargaming, can you please nerf HE? And I like to stay anonymized so they can't focus me while I'm playing. And Wargaming said, yeah, sure. No problem. Like I said, no BS. Claus Kellerman channel, where you hear it like it is. The truth. That's the truth. Oh, there goes one of his teammates. Super Conqueror just drives by. Oh. This guy is being patient, and he's just making them pay. Like, there's one thing that this tank can do is make the enemies pay. When you're loaded and you're ready to shoot, and you play it like a heavy tank, but you don't tank as much as a heavy tank. You have a turret, so you don't have to sit at the back and snipe. You can move into the city. You can get into different positions. You could play it basically like a slow heavy tank, but be careful because you're easily penned. You can go... Oh, he misjudged it. That was his fault. That was not Wargaming, that was him. He actually aimed. I think he thought the E100 was going to back up. So he did not aim that shot well. And he missed. I'm surprised how accurate this thing is. Now, I haven't played it yet, and I'm looking forward to when I get it. But I'm surprised, the replays that I've seen in this thing, the gun, the accuracy seems muy bueno. And I think Marty's ringing the bell. He wants to go out, the poor little guy. He just had breakfast. And he probably needs to go out and poop. And I'm going to make him wait. There goes the shit barn. The shit barn pulls around. The shit barn, is he going to miss? Oh! He took... The shit barn finished him off. The shit barn waited. And he was able to pump 691 into the front of the E100 turret. And now he knows he's got the clear coast. Coast is clear to go this way. Did you hear the bell ring? Marty's ringing the bell. He has to go out and poop. Or pee. So it would be cruel for me to make him wait. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video, let him out, and then continue with the commentary. You won't even know it happened right after he takes this shot. Boom! And I'm just noticing that it is a low roll. I let Marty out. He's out there running around. I think he's going to poop in the corner. He always poops in the same part of the backyard. He poop in the corner. Oh, right through this angled side. Did you see that shot? That actually went through a very nicely angled object 705A, and that just goes to tell that penetration trumps side scraping. This guy's got, it wasn't an out of bounds angle, he's got 375 pen. Pooh. Pie-yi-yi. Oh! Who was that? A grilly! He always poops in the same part of the backyard, which is nice. It's true. He poops in like a 10 by 10 foot area of this huge yard. So when you go out to clean the poop, you can walk around no problem until you get to that area, and then you go, okay, we're entering the minefield, and you slowly, Gotcha. How did animals do that? How did they figure that out? What kind of methodology did they use to do that? Like, think about it, guys. Think about it. Here's an animal. He didn't gotcha. An animal that was once wild, a wolf, that ran around and scavenged, that teetered on the edge of life and death, day by day in the wilderness. Started associating with humans because it fed on the scraps that human threw away, right? Once humans started living in groups and stuff, and they would eat things and throw garbage away, these wolves would come, and somehow they became friends, and they started a symbiotic relationship together, and they got so close that the humans kept them and started breeding them, and they through thousands of years, now we've reached the situation where humans walk around behind this once wild animal and clean up their shit. How did we get there?
The engine's smoking.
How did the wolves, how did they do it?
Enemy armor destroyed.
They've gotten to the point now where we are their slaves. Huh? A little Marty, he's a little dog going, I'm gonna go out and take a shit now, just so you know. When I'm done, go upstairs, get that plastic bag, and come out here and pick it up. And then feed me. And I'm getting up. I need to stretch a little bit. I need to go for another walk. What? How did they?
Enemy armor is damaged.
And we do it willingly because we love the little critters. I would pick up Marty's poop. It's a small price to pay to have a wonderful little dog. Man's best friend. But how did he do it? How did we become like this? Because I remember my dad wouldn't pick up any dog's poop. Okay, he likes dogs, but pick what? The dog shit? You want me to pick it up? Are you crazy? And he learned it from his dad, my grandfather, who would the dog was, they had a dog too, but the dog was not allowed to enter the house or buy food for the dog. The dog eats what we don't want, the scraps, outside. And if the dog ever came into the house, he'd whack him in the head with a broom. The dog only tried to come in once or twice. In just 2 generations. Went from whacking the thing in the head with a broom if it came in. The next generation, I'll feed him, but I'm not picking up the crap. And now we walk around with a little thing on our, tied to our belt here, a little plastic container with scented green recyclable doggy poop bags with designs on them. Doggy poop bags, recyclable. That's what they have now. And you pull one out, and when you take out one bag, it smells pretty, like rose hips.
That one up good.
I'm not kidding. This commentary's gone downhill. Everything I'm telling you in this video is true. And that's, think about that too, because most of what you hear on the internet is just garbage, right? 87.6% of the statistics and the things you hear on the internet are just wrong. People just make them up. What you've heard in this video so far, everything you've heard, including the part about World of Tanks, is true. Including the part about me having to go out and pick up Marty's crap. He hasn't rung the bell to come back in yet. He knows how to ring the bell to come back in. I've told you that story already. How he figured that out, I'll never know, because the bell's on the inside of the house. There's a rope hanging on the doorknob with a bell. So when he wants to go out, he rings the bell. He goes, bell rings, got to let him out. Then he's outside. One day I heard the bell ring, and I come downstairs, I go, where is he? I didn't see him. Thought I heard a bell. Go back upstairs. Oh, snap! He bounced and I said, oh, IS-7. You forgot to aim your gun. Oh, IS-7, what happened? IS-7 forgot. Gotcha. I don't even think he hit the lower plate. I don't know how he gotcha yet. He's shooting it. Is he shooting? What is he shooting now? He's only got 3 shells left. He's shooting AG. That's how he got him. So he just figured out he's outside. After going down 2 or 3 times, I hear the bell. I go down. I go, I hear a bell. He wants to go up, but where is he? He was outside trying to get back in. And he figured out that if he reaches up outside the house and turns the doorknob with his paw, the bell will ring on the inside because it's hanging from the doorknob on the inside. So if he turns the doorknob turns on the inside and the bell rings. He figured that out on his own. He was out there going, hey, I'm done out here. You want to let me in and come on out and scoop up this poop? Bring. I think my dog Marty is probably 30-40% smarter than 50% of the World of Tanks player base. If I could somehow modify the mouse and keyboard, because his paws, he doesn't have individual digits. He could hit the keyboard like this with his paw. Right, so if I just got to modify, if I got Bill Gates to make me a new keyboard so the keys are, big enough so that a paw will hit one key, but you got to make it fair, right? It's like he's got a handicap because his paw is larger than a finger. So if you make a keyboard where the keys are slightly bigger so that his paw will hit one key at a time, then my dog Marty, if he played an SPG, would be better than 50% of the SPG players in World of Tanks. He gets his 3rd mark, but did you notice he had 1 shell left? And if he would have just shot one into the ground, he would have got that medal for being the killing the last guy with the last shell. But fantastic game, Cook or Chief. Yeah, I let him back in. See, this goes on the doorknob. It's on the doorknob, and he goes like that. I need to go out. Okay? It's hanging on the doorknob. And he wants to come in, he turns the doorknob in it. He's in charge. Let's watch another fantastic game. This is Zolezo2 from the Fau clan. Playing the AMX M454, which a lot of people are playing lately because it's a good tank now. And it is, I think, Wargaming decided to make it better. And it is better now. And it's one of these tanks that you have to... Don't get mad at this guy, guys. He's going to spam nothing but APCR. Armor piercing capped common. Whatever the hell that... What? Yeah, 296 penetration, and he bounced on a tortoise. 296. The regular ammo has 250. So he's, you know, a lot of people that play this tank go full special ammo. Oh, und the Chenier. But now you're Chenier. You hit his Chenier, now you're Chenier. He's going to just take these guys both on. He doesn't give it. He's going right up there. I would just take him out first. Oh, he low. 550? He low rolled. And now he's thinking, he's getting farmed by a tortoise. Oh, und the Chenier. So don't be mad at him. I think this tank is designed to make you use premium ammo. Simple as that. Right? It's Wargaming's plan. It's not his fault. It's not competitive unless you shoot a lot of premium ammo. Because you get in tier 10 games a lot, and 250 is just not good enough for a heavy tank. Because a lot of the times you're in the front line, you're right in people's faces, and you're facing the heaviest tanks on the enemy team. You're facing like the biggest, baddest tanks, right, that have a lot of armor. So you can't afford to bounce. Like if you come up to a choke point and there's a mouse and an E100 and a Object 705, IS-7 or something, and they're just, you have to fight them at the choke point. You got 250 pen. You lose. It's just, you lose. Papadanya. This is fair, balance. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But if you pay, if you pay to pen, you have a chance of winning. And so a lot of players that play this tank load complete premium ammo. And the premium ammo is still not that good compared to some other heavy tanks that have wicked premium rounds. What's the pen on some of the what's the premium pen on the IS, the Object 257? The Object 257 that just is shooting heat at him. I don't have the numbers right in front. Should I get the numbers? Hold on. Object 257 was shooting him, and the Object 257 has 315. 315 pen on its premium round. Let's look at Object 705A. That rear-mounted beast has a premium round, 317 pen. What happens if he encounters an Object 279E? You know, if someone pays a boosting company and gets himself an Object 279E, premium round, 340 pen. So these are the enemies he's going to face. So don't be too hard on him. It's designed that way. Wargaming, that's just the way they've designed it. That starts a whole different conversation about the balance in this game, but you know, that's not the... Oh, he was going to go for the track wheel. I think, yeah, with that tank, you can penetrate the track and still do damage. He could have kept them tracked, but he went for the sure damage. I think if you aim at the upper part of the track wheel, you can keep that guy perma-tracked. And now his aggression has paid off. His teammates have put on their big boy pants, and they've actually moved up. And his efforts here, his aggression in the face of multiple enemies, boom, has paid off. His team said, you know, that guy up there is playing the game. Maybe we should go play the game. And they decided to play the game too. So well done, my friend. Well done. And now he knows, okay, I've won this flank. Time to go do something else. Another beautiful tank. It's just a pay-to-pen tank. The game's not pay to win, Klaus. You're right. It's pay to pen. You pay, you pen. Whether you win or not, that's a different story. He's won his flank, and rather than just blindly go forward on the open ground here, he's looked at the minimap and he realizes that the enemies have won the other flank. You know, they kind of done one of these. You can flank if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. But if my team flanks and your team doesn't flank, then you ain't no teammate of mine. You know that? So he's gonna He's going to go back to base, which is always a good thing to do. You can cap if you want to. You can try to win this game. But if he gets back, and if he gets back while they're daddy no cap kill all doesn't work. Come on. You've only got 18 seconds. You gonna go the long way? Yes, because he does not want to be in a crossfire. He's got 15 seconds, 14. He's got 2 people in there, so it's dropping quickly, faster than 1 per second, and his teammates decapped. Boom! Oh! Ho, ho, ho! And that leopard's thinking, shit! How come only 2 people capped? How come the idiot's still in the cap? Oh, aim. Boom. Oh, Gelateer. The other reason he can load nothing but premium ammo is you couldn't do this if your premium ammo was heat. If you're packing full premium and it's heat, you can get trolled sometimes. There's some weird places heat will not penetrate. If you hit a spaced armor or some, if the game says you don't penetrate, basically with heat, you're screwed. So you want to, is he gonna take blind? The leopard didn't move. Daddy, my camo net's engaged now. I'm playing your leopard, Daddy, and you had the vents and optics, gun ram, but I took the gun rammer off, and I put camo net. Another close game. Only on Klaus Kellerman's channel do you see this variety. This snap, crackle, pop variety. Just beautiful games. Beautiful games. Both of them. Mwah. And now he's going to make this guy pay for his pixel. Your pixel's showing. And now he's going to pay. This guy has a big pixel showing. You have big pixel. And you're probably asking yourself, and you may ask yourself, why are these enemies not shooting back at him? And you may ask yourself, where is my beautiful wife? Where's my house? Right? You could ask yourself those things. Why aren't they shooting back at him? Does anyone know? Nobody knows. Why is he not shooting? You may ask yourself that guy. Oh, you didn't even see that. But he bounced. You may ask yourself, did Wargaming just decide that he's going to win this game? We put a myriad of Muppets on enemy team that will not shoot. We program a 2-second delay on enemy team players so they appear to not shoot. And if they do shoot, we make them miss or bounce. How did that PZ-4 bounce on him? He surprised him, he had time to aim, and now he's not going to shoot. Watch. How? You guys explained that. These are the things that I just don't understand. Like, what are you doing? You shot him, you knew he was here. Does it make any sense? There's no one, look, there's no one else to shoot. There's no other enemies alive. That PZ-4 is playing the game. He had no one else to shoot at. He pulled out. He knows this guy is there. He shot him once and bounced. He got hit in return, and he's looking around. There are no other players for him. What? How does that happen? What's the PZ-4 thinking? From the PZ-4's perspective, there are no other players to aim at. It must just be a bot. It has to just be bot programs. Marty could, if they made a keyboard with the keys big enough so that his paw could only hit like the W or the E key, like that guy's not shooting or aiming, or Marty would win this game if he was on the enemy team. If I let my dog play on the enemy team, he would have won the game. Marty's playing the object 705A. Marty is, Marty wins. Defeat. 11,706. Let me know what you guys think. It was a weird one. I know. But, hey, I gotta go walk Marty now. If I'm lucky, he'll have another crap in the park and I'll have to pick it up. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.